Do I need to appear or do I not? Do I need to appear or do I not? It's been a while. Almost like I don't know how to do this anymore. You know? What bothers me is the who wants to give me an overnight success. And I keep thinking about it. You know, it seems like desperation is getting worse in this country. Because somebody's offering to give you overnight success, but you got to provide human parts. So, I'm going to say it again, I think, on this live that if I get a friend request, I always just accept it. It doesn't matter. The first line of sentence in our communication between me and whoever asks me to be a friend will determine everything about that relationship. So once I drop it, when somebody drops it, I accept it. And once I accept it, I'm always looking towards the good of everybody. So I'm not going to say that, no, there's somebody and they have issues and I'm not going to accept them. But if there's going to be an issue between me and somebody that's friends, it's not going to be my fault. It's not going to be because of me. I'm not saying I'm a better dude. I'm just saying that I am always trying to be okay with everybody. Like, yo, why worry about things like if they're going to happen, they're going to happen. So you send me a friend request, I say accept, without checking the profile. Hello, Roger, boy, how are you? But once I accept, I allow you. This dude called himself Shori, Lori, Glory, something. As soon as okay, the crazy thing is 2 days ago, I had friend requests from 6 people that I didn't even check. Random people, I just connect. As soon as that happens, one of them dropped me a private message. I said, okay, here it goes again. So I went in, and the next thing I saw, provide human parts, you will get luck with girls, money, whatnot. If you want position in government, it will happen overnight. I was like, is this guy for real? Did they actually look at my profile and I look like the kind of person that wants an overnight success by providing human parts? I was like seriously? So, all right, I know what to do. You know what I do? That's the reason why I posted and I said, let you, my friends, deal with this scumbag. Because I'm tired of people actually thinking they can drop some dumbass thing to me and it will work. So what I did was I took a snapshot, like always. I did not even respond to this dude. I took a snapshot of the whole thing he sent to me, and I noticed he sent onto my timeline photos of money, about some ritual money. I deleted that. Then I posted the message you saw yesterday. If you had seen it, then I told you guys, I said, deal with this guy. Do you know what happened? I didn't know that I killed 6 birds with 1 stone. So all the other 5 friend requests were scam motherfuckers who thought they scammed. Some are putting on face of a Chinese person and tell me they're Chinese. So this morning now, when I checked, after posting what I posted about them, the guy who sent me the money ritual bullshit has disappeared. The other 6 that I have not even communicated with have all gone and disappeared. Yo, Western guy is in the house. Amaranta. Okay, let me just recognize my friends first. Oh, my younger brother is there. Abdullah Ahmed, I'm watching you, baby man. Let me say wave. Amaranta, I thought you was coming out live. I was trying to add you. Send a request again so I can do that. Western guy, how you been? Anyways, so these dudes, the only reason why this thing is really worrisome is that I've talked about the children that are missing. I've talked about women, especially prostitutes, that line up in the street. Some people take them. They never actually take them for whatever sexual pleasure they are for. They take them because they think this is a lone girl. If I just promised that I was going to fuck her and pay her, then she'll follow me. And if I'm that idiot with the mentality of doing some kind of straight, crazy ass ritual using a human body, then I got myself a victim. Al-Majri, people are talking about, complaining about the issue with Al-Majri. Then others are coming to say that, oh, it's a tradition, it's a culture thing, how can we say? But they're not thinking, you will not put your kids out in the street, but you want the other kids to be okay, so that every morning when you come out to do your sadaqah, you have some victims that will come and be collecting your sadaqah so that Allah can, and what, bless you? Yeah, but newsflash, these are the guys these fuckers who sent me that message that they're going to give me overnight success. Who do you think they pick up? It's just innocent kids that nobody knows who their parents are. They're running around the streets. There's over 26 million of them. They're all over. The other day I spoke about a kid that was found in front of a police station without his head. And the police didn't know about it. And no one did anything about it. The kids are scared of even going back to their malams because the malams has imposed some kind of levy on them. You must bring some dough back home. So this guy now sends me a message. I don't know if he had actually gone into my profile and seen the kind of posts that I do, because if he had done, he would probably think twice than to send me a friend request and say to me that he wants to give me overnight billions. And if I want the position of a political office, he gonna make it happen. The idiot added by saying human parts. Nigeria is a seriously fucked up country. It's crazy. It's completely fucked up. I don't know why we do the things that we do, and then tomorrow we'll go to the houses of worship and then ask for some kind of a forgiveness and hope to be the better person the next day, and only that the next day always comes just like you predicted. But when it comes, we show another true nature of our fucked up reality, and it seems everyone's okay with it. So now when the Ramadan just finished, I don't know who has actually followed the right laws to do with zakat, like alms giving and all that. Personally, I don't care, because I already seen what so many people do. Like, how are you going to take zakat and give it to your next door neighbor? How are you going to take it? I mean, okay, maybe if your next door neighbor is poor, that's fine. But your next door neighbor is just as rich as your ass, and you're taking zakat and give it to him. Meanwhile, the hungry kids are in the street. Now, this dickhead or Glory or Lori or whatever the fuck his name is sent me those messages yesterday, and he's stressed it. Human parts and will make you rich. Fucking hell, man. This is a fucked up story, I swear to God. In 2020, people are still telling you that shit. All right, so we dropped it. Now, we dropped the fact that the coronavirus, we know what exactly it is. We also dropped the fact that the game plan, the master game plan, right on the top of the planet, is actually rolling. So on a sub-level between countries, they've got their own little, if you want to call it Illuminati or Freemason, or I don't care what you call it, but man, it is something. But say the whole world's got the top chain of command. Now, every country's got little tributaries. Nigeria's is the most fucked up because... I'm going to show you something right now. I'm going to show you. You know me? I'm not putting those masks. Fucking hell. I got something in my pocket that I'm trying to pull out. One. Let me pull out the other one. Where is the other fucking thing that I got here? Okay. Right. I got them. All right. Conventionally, this is a mask. You put this shit on your face. This particular one's got this curtain thing at the front and whatnot. Anyway, for whoever's using it, I'm thinking that this is better. Then you got this motherfucker right here. Whoo-hoo. Somebody sold this. I'll tell you all about it, but let me show you the third one first. And then you got this fucking ridiculous excuse for a face mask. So I say to these people, because what's going on is this. If you go to all the places where the people are queuing so they can take their temperatures and everything, and I've seen many, what you see is human beings lining up. The ones with the motorbike, they're lining up. But then there are two networks on the side with the wireless thermometer. Don't that remind you of a series called The Heroes, where there were some people who was having special powers? One of them can even go into the future, and in the future the world's gone crazy. There's a virus. Everybody got to be tested. Everybody got to vaccinate. If you don't have the vaccine on you, you must have come from the past or from the future. Do you remember the series? It's called Heroes. Come on, man. If you don't know this, then you probably haven't watched a lot. But it's there. So, now, You heard about the people. There is a man who was driving and had the face mask, and then he collapsed, passed out, car in high speed, people and killed them. There are people who have dropped from there. Now, maybe this is what has always been there, because it looks like those ones you find from the hospital. Anyway, the doctor's wearing this shit. So they must have done this properly. You know, look, this looks more quality. I mean, not that I'm going to wear this shit. You know, you'd never see me wear this goddamn thing, because I know where the shit come from. Then you got these ones. Now look at the Tredan. Look at that. This is, what's this? The rubber band thing, you know? This is just a yard. Somebody sew it anyhow the fuck. Even do a little wrinkle thing on this side. You could see, you would think that once you stretch this like this, it's like a rubber. It's not stretching. It's permanently there. And then you got these things. And they sell in 100 naira, 200 naira, you know? So where the people gone crazy, people are queuing to be tested, there are people sitting there with some of these good ones in their face and selling their shit to you. You see, that's why I told you Nigeria is a wicked, evil fucking country. People pretend they love one another. People don't give a fuck about each other. How are you going to be wearing this? Say you got virus. Okay, let's say it's true, there's a virus. Since the whole 99% of the world actually believes that there's a virus, so let's go with the flow. A virus, and you're wearing this. But you want the general population to buy this at a ridiculous amount from you. You don't even care. And you're frowning, your stupid ass, ugly face, saying, if you don't want it, just leave it. And then I see the popo. This is what they do. Okay, maybe I wasn't really going to wear any fucking mask. So they do this. Hey, wait, what the fuck? You know, I've never worn this, you know. But let's see how it looks. They do this. And then they go like that. You know, like it sits under their chin. And did you guys say that it's for here and there? What the fuck is it for the beard, man? I want to keep my gray hair out there so anybody look at me, they can get jealous as much as they want. I'm not dyeing this shit. Definitely not wearing this. Oh, I need to slap who made this. It's all good. This is what is going on. Now, it's almost like when I came out and I've seen all these hundreds of thousands of people, everyone's wearing these things. And I kept saying to myself, shit, it almost looks like suddenly maybe the scientists discovered a way to give all human beings immortality so nobody's going to die. And then we're enjoying this shit. And then someone comes, shit, there's something called Corona. Damn, we're going to die. Let's get some fucking masks. Matter of fact, let's just sew it anyhow. Let's give the people whatever the fuck and tell them that that's the rule. Let's not care about their arguments. Let's charge them for fucking them up. That's it. Now, while people are worrying about that, I just checked the global, you know, the whole world case. We've got not up to 6 million cases. Death rate, about 300 and something thousand people have died, they say, so far. Then, what do we got? U.S. got almost about 198. I remember last week or so, they're saying over 100,000. Now today, I see 98,000. I don't know how the number is going and number is coming down. But let me give you a crazy statistic. People die naturally every second. People get born into this world naturally every second. So now, forget the ones who have been born. Let's talk about the death. People are dying naturally already, wherever it is. People are dying because of some kind of other diseases. Some people are dying from accidents. Some people are dying because they got murdered. And there's a lot of killing, like all these wars in the Middle East, everywhere. Boko Haram, the Niger Delta guys, everyone's killing. Everyone, kidnappers is killing. Everyone's just killing. And yet there's the natural killing. There's natural death, not killing, because nature is not killing nobody. You die naturally. Then there's all these killings. Then there's the disease. There is accidental killings. And yet, there are more people being born into this world than people dying. We know this to be true because from the last 10 years or so, the population has been steadily increasing from 4.5 billion all the way up. We're about almost getting to 8 bill, almost about there, and maybe in the next couple of years we'll hit 10 bill. So even with the murderous, merciless killing of innocent souls, and then you got this corona game plan going on, there's actually still more people coming into the world than the ones going. Crazy fucking statistics. The other day I talked about statistics with the square meter space that every single human being on the planet get given a square meter of space, which is enough for him to stand there comfortably by themselves. The whole 8 billion people would probably not occupy even up to half of Nigeria. That's the whole world. The whole 25% land of the world. So someone was saying to me about the 666, and I used some numbers to show them how those 666 numbers. So it's a devil's number. Oh, the Freemasons, they got that triangle, and then they got the compass upside down. Then I did another number thing, and I drew a circle, and I divided into 9 spaces, and then I plotted the random repeating till infinity set of 6 numbers. Once I plotted it, then I dotted line the missing 3, which is the 3, the 6, and the 9. We all know what Nikola Tesla about it said about those 3, 6, and 9. If only you knew the secrets of 3, 6, and 9, you'll understand the secret of the universe. That's what Nikola Tesla said. That's why till today, that's the dude that when I look, I just want to know how this guy sees things and things, because I can comprehend it. So I plotted the 3 and the 6 on a dotted line connecting to 9. And then I plotted the 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5, which is the repeating 6 pattern. What did we get? The same symbol that people see and say, ooh, that's Freemason, that's Illuminati. Man, these niggas must have figured these numbers and figured that they can use a plotted and fine pattern and use that to fuck you up. They're doing it neatly. You think they're worshiping the devil? As long as it doesn't fucking find their own secret, they're cool with that. They're just fucking cool. They don't even give a fuck. You know what? All I know is that shit's happening. Oh, and still, I'm going to rephrase what I've been saying for the last 2 years. Wait 2024, 4 years from now. Oh, the big, you ain't, see, all right. How do I put it for you to comprehend what I'm trying to say? I mean, you may not see the way that I'm seeing. That don't mean that I'm better. I can see better than you. No, it just say people see in different ways. I see something that I am absolutely sure is what's going on with the whole fucking world, right? So people are seeing what they want to see, but you know something's up. Now, all I can say to anybody who cares to listen to this is that if you enjoyed September 11th, 2001 shit show, and you enjoyed this corona shit show, ooh, you're gonna love the movie called Alien Invasion, which is coming real soon, or the human migration to another world, which is absolutely happening. Fucking hell, it's happening. It's happening. People say, okay. Now, one dude, when I was talking this thing with him, he said, you mean to tell me that human beings will be living on the planet? Which planet did you call again? I said Mars. He said, oh yeah. And you said on the moon? I said, yeah. So how are they gonna land there? I said, how are you landed here? He said, no, if they go up, that means how would they land? Because it's still. I said, what do you think would happen if you dig a hole right now where you're standing in this part of Nigeria that you are, and you dig a hole right through to the other end of the world? Where you gonna bust? He said, maybe at the bottom of the world. I said, are you telling me that the world is flat? Dude, because if you're saying that to me, that means we're not going to be friends ever again. Like, it's a joke. I mean, come on, man. If you believe the world is flat, that's fine. So I said to him, like, look, they're going to land there anyways. He goes, okay, so what's going to happen to religion on planet Mars? I said, you know what? I haven't really thought about that. But I think if you want to use the concept, on Mars, you wouldn't know where to face as Qibla. If you say you're going to face Earth from Mars, Earth and Mars are constantly moving around the sun. Eventually, they will mess each other. You say, oh, and then if you come over, say, oh yeah, and then the Christians. That means Jesus Christ didn't die on the cross on planet Mars. I mean, where the fuck do you get your info from, blood, man? But it's cool. I mean, it's causing a reaction, so I don't know where you're going with that, but let's just call a spade a spade. Whether we like it or we don't, 4 years from now, there will be the first 100 human beings that will live this world, and there will be on planet Mars. So far, so good. For the last couple of years, they've been in training. Oh, and by the way, they're not some old scientists, they're some young little kids. They're teenagers. When they go there, they're not going to come back. Every 2 years, or we say exactly 26 months, there will be more people getting there, more equipment, more machineries, 3D printers, CNC machine, everything to build a new world on a new world. Will be set there. So why every 26 months? Somebody say, maybe it must be another secret Illuminati. I said, no, it's not. It's only because as the Earth is going around the sun, as the third planet, the planet Mars is also going around the sun. That's the fourth planet. It takes our Earth 365 days to go around the sun once. It takes planet Mars 768 days, which is roughly 26 months. Now, to send it at the closest approach where Earth and Mars are closest together, it will still take 6 months for that journey. That's why they have to wait. They call it the launch window. That's the time that is perfect for you to send a rocket, and it will land there at the minimum time period of 6 months. Other than that, you could spend 3 years going to the same place. So you see the positions are changing. That's the reason why that person probably thought about where will Qibla be, and who would the Christians be claiming died for them on the cross. Somebody hear him say that is going to go really wild and angry, and there's probably going to be an argument from there. All this fight that happens from one little thing, it goes into major and it becomes an all-out war. That would have happened, but it was me he said to. There's no war. You know why? Because any human being that comes up to me and says something. Well, back in the days, I used to be like everybody else, like, yeah, we argue about things, or I disagree with you. But now, man, if you come up to me and say the sun is blue, I look at the sun, I know what it look like, and you telling me it's blue. I say, yeah, cool, man. Because I'll try to tell you that the sun is not blue, but then I'll weigh your expression, I'll weigh your reaction. If I see that you're coming up with this thing that suggests to me that you're getting it in the wrong way, then I'll leave you. Then I'll say, oh yeah, my blood, the sun is actually a blue colored sun. What was I thinking that the sun was yellow? Like, what was I thinking that the sun was burning hydrogen and it's fusing itself to become other elements become other elements, and then we get what we get? I must be wrong. You're the right person. So go ahead, man. Is that a competition? Blood, I'm not even competing. But if you think it's worthy, what's the prize for this winning? Some kind of higher class level thing? You feel that you've oppressed me? That's okay. You won, right? All right, take the prize. Go enjoy yourself, man. Forget about that. Or can't you watch me see you? Can't you watch me watch you know that I am the one on a better place and you're not? I said, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to do my time here and leave, because this is like a prison. It is like a prison. How do you know what you know? How do you ask yourself? I tell people, I say, you know what, people love to argue over nothing. There are people who will see green color and they will argue to death that it is yellow color, and you're going to have to let them go like that. But if a person truly wants to know, it means you have truly arranged your mind, your subconscious, your whole, this vessel, which is what you call yourself, which is not really you. That's your vessel, the body that you're locked inside until you die. And then they drop in the hole and you move wherever it is that you go to. Until that time, what you should be asking yourself is 2 questions. Who am I? And what if? What if? What if is one of the most dangerous questions in existence. People don't know because people are not looking at it. If you look at it, okay, how do you even ask yourself, who am I? Who are you? Like, and if you're able to do that, you'll find naturally that you would have compassion towards another human being. You will not look at another human being and say, oh, because he's white, oh, because that's black, or because that's a Muslim and I'm not, or because that's a Christian and I'm not, or a Buddha, or any of the 4,300 religions, all the difference in language, in tribe, in ethnicity, in geopolitical zone, in region, in culture, in color of skin. You will have dropped all of that if you understand the terms, who am I and what if. So what if you're black? What if you're white? What if you don't exist? How would you even know it? The fact that we don't know this causes all the mayhem and all the chaos. Every night, all I do is look up in the sky, and then I look at the arrangement of stars, all the constellations, even though all these are calendars, plus all these, okay. Maybe you know that this world spins once under its axis once every 24 hours. Maybe you also know that the world revolves around the sun once every 365 days. Maybe you even know that the world is tilted 23 point something degrees axis, and that's how it's spinning and running. But what about the wobble? Because the world is wobbling as it's doing all those crazy movements. And that wobble, if you have an imaginary line that is forming a circle, will take 25,792 years to complete one revolution. Divide that by 12, and then you get your zodiac, like your Sagittarius, Scorpio, all the other ones. And each one lasts 2,150 years. They call each one the Great Age, while the whole 12 is called the Great Year, and that year lasts 26,000 years, almost. It's actually 25,000. So, you don't even know the world you're standing on, what it's made of. You don't know the dynamics of it. You just know to go into the farm to pick up the food and eat it. You don't know that you and that plant that you eat and the animal that eats you or you eat it are all living in a circular limbo, just like the earth goes around the sun and the sun goes around the galaxy. Even the galaxies are going around something. We just don't know what that is. Just like all that, we are part of the great circle. So you eat the grass, you get fat, you die. The maggots eat you. The sand eats the maggots. The plants grow out of it. Then they can't provide the food for you. And then the circle repeats. This is what we're doing. And yet we are evil against one another. We are a symbiotic kind of existence. None can live without the other. We can't even live without the trillions of living things within ourselves, even on the drop of our spit. Without them, we cannot live. Because those engines of creations work together to make us up. And yet we have no compassion. People are being killed every day. People are killed every day. Now, so this corona thing has changed the game completely. Because suddenly it's like, hey, I think we have solved the way to immortality. Nobody's going to ever die again. Then someone says, shit, there's something coming. It will kill us. What is it? It's called corona. Oh, so we're not going to die, and now this dude wants to come and fucking kill us? Let's put on some masks. Almost like that. Do you know there are so many movies that have portrayed a world that has been lived like this many, many times in so many long years ago? And I keep watching them thinking, wow, why are they putting this kind of pattern, man? Shit, it's going. It just went. We're living a movie. Ooh. Right, let me see. Yo, guys, you're going to watch this bit. I'm going to cut this in about a minute, but watch why I'm going to do that. Oh, some of my families come up. So, right, who has their masks? Who doesn't have their masks? I have I'm selling masks to my family here. Yeah? Watch this. Look at them. Yes, this is my firstborn. Yeah, and this is my ancestor. This one is my ancestor. She's a great grand. Where's your mask? Come on, 1 million naira each. 1 million naira each. All right, guys. So I told you within a minute. Coronavirus is scared of her. She said, "Do you see what I'm saying? The world is going crazy." So I leave it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna be off so I can go kiss my little family, and then we'll do that later.